Hey guys, and welcome to game number 21 out of 100 of my Human vs. AI series, where I'll be taking on the AI-powered Scrabble BestBot in a 100-game match. I'm currently 7-13, as you can see on the left, through 20 games, so not terrible, but definitely still at a deficit, and hoping I can continue winning some games here and evening up the score. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, looks like I am first, and I've got this rack over here, so I'm close to, say, Warbled or Brawled or Warbird, but close is not going to cut it. Doesn't look like I have a bingo. Probably just Brawl. It's 26 points. It keeps ID, which isn't the best leave of all time, but it's certainly not bad. Don't think I can really score more than this. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to get over the W and the B. And this is probably just the best I'm going to be able to do. So, let's go ahead and play that. Yikes. Not a good draw at all. Looks like I'll probably be playing Opioid one way or another. Not really sure where. Maybe... Well, actually, I don't even have Oidioid. I was going to say there's the word Oidioid with a second D, but I need 3 eyes for that. I only have 2 eyes, but alright. He plays Obvious, which actually gives me a fairly obvious play here of Opioid in this spot. Don't really think there's much else to consider. I mean, this clears out my horrible rack very nicely. Keeps just an O. Gives back a bit, but there's not really much else I can do. Like I said, my next best option is just so bad. So, yeah, I think I gotta do this. Alright, that looks a bit better. Pull a blank. And do I have a bingo here? I have Foodery. Oh, Brawly is good. So yeah, I can play Foodery and Brawly, if nothing else. That's 79. Well, not anymore. But honestly, like, I'm not even sure how much I'm going to look for bingos, because I have Youth for 62 keeping DR blank. Like, I mean, this has a valuation of probably over 90. DR blank... The blank is worth almost 30, and the DR are both really good. So this has a valuation of easily over 90. So unless I have a bingo that's over 90, it's not even worth considering. And I don't think that's going to happen. Because, yeah, Foodery doesn't even play now, I don't believe. And do I... Like, if I have anything through this A, or even here, it's just not going to even be worth it. And I don't see it. Like, this is a turn where I wouldn't even really honestly spend that much time looking for bingos in practice, because like I said, Youth is 62 points, and it keeps RD blank. Like, this is just perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and play that. Yeah, like, see, I'm basically now 100% going to bingo. And, alright, so the bot bingoes again with Stone Cut, but I'll be hopefully scoring a bit. So I see with Youths, I could play something like Ascarids over there for 81. That's not terrible. Might be my best option. I don't think... Do I have any, like, overlaps above Opioid that would score a lot? Not really. See, the thing is, I don't have anything that goes above the P. I'd need to make the blank an O or a U. A U would give me Sedaria, but that doesn't fit. Do I have a double-double from this O? I don't think so. Irradios, Diaspora. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. Dioramas, at least nothing that starts with an O. Dioramas would play, but it's not that many points. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could play something with Stone Cuts also, but it's more points to play with Youths, isn't it? Well, I think so. I think this is 70, no, 77, yeah, so it's better to play with Youths. That's 4 more points. There's not a huge reason here to sacrifice the 4 points. I don't have, like, a double-double, though, right, with Youths. Yeah, Ascarids. I have some other 8s, but I don't think they play, like Arcadias. Carabids. Yeah, I don't think I have anything better. Alright. I think I've spent enough time. Let's go ahead and do it. Alright. Honestly, not a bad draw here, all things considered. We're not going to have a bingo, but my most obvious threat is Hefe for 66, keeping a also pretty nice lead for scoring. This is just a really good scoring rack, because I have... Alright, well, Hefe is not going to happen now. But I should still have something that would score pretty well. I mean, I see Haji, that's 40, keeps FEM, which isn't bad. I have this H spot here, so like Haji, unfortunately I can't, like if I had Haji here, like that would be a lot, but it doesn't quite get there. I'd love to keep that H though for that spot. It goes so well there. So I don't love playing Haji over there. I guess I also have Haj here. Oh, that's 40 as well. I don't have much here, because again, I don't have a tile that goes before the P. Is 40 like the most I can really get here? It may be. I don't think I want to hold on to the J. Now that the spot for Hefe or Jeet or anything over there is gone, I don't think the J really has much merit on this board. So I do think I want to dispose of the J. Like I said, the question is really just how do I go about doing that optimally? So yeah, maybe it is just playing Haj. I don't think I want to play Haj over here. That also gives back... Well, there's only one O left, actually, but I don't think I really want to do that. It gives back the Haji hook as well. So it's probably Haji to the Iron Askerids or Haj on top. I guess I could also play Haj here. I don't think the D adds much value to this rack. I mean, it is the last D, but it doesn't really go that well with the FM combo. It seems kind of clunky. I guess I could make the argument that it saves scoring options like Def under Opioid, though. So maybe I do want to do that. Yeah, so I think my best options that I see, at least, are Haji here. Like, I just don't see a great way to hold on to the H if I... Which, again, I'd love to do for this spot next to Stoneka. I just don't see a great way to play off the J and not use the H. Like, I don't think I have anywhere to play Jam for a lot. And it's not worth sacrificing, like, a ton of points, I don't think, to hold the H. Like, I don't think I want to play Jams, right? No, there's no way that's justifiable. So, yeah, I think it's really a question of Haj... And if so, in which spot, with the D or without the D in this spot? Yeah, and I just don't really know what to make of the D as in terms of whether it's a good tile or not here. Like, I do like that it saves Def for next turn at the minimum, but it just feels like another clunky consonant with, like, FMD. If I get one more consonant, like, that's going to start being really awkward. I mean, like a heavy consonant, like a G or a B or something, like that just starts to get really, really clunky. So I think I should probably dispose of the D. So yeah, Haji on the top or on the bottom, I guess, is really the big question. Probably, I don't really know. I mean, they're both kind of big hotspots, I guess. The top here, I don't really have anything to worry about. Nothing goes above the J. So it doesn't really, neither really give a ton back. I guess the bottom blocks a few more bingos, probably. So I'll go ahead and play it there. Huh. Not a great draw. We draw WU out of the bag, which is really never a good thing. I'm hoping it stays open because I have wife for 41 here, which clears out this Drek quite nicely. And my next best option is a lot worse. Not even sure what it is yet, but I know it's a lot worse. Because I really need to get rid of this W. I mean, at least one of the W or the U. I guess I could play something like Mufti over here holding the W, but that's pretty bad. Yeah, I don't think I can do this. Like, keeping UW is just deadly. Dang it. So, wife gets blocked. Yeah, like I said, now my options are pretty bad. I guess there's wifes over here. Doesn't give back all that much, really. Like, if he plays EN, that's not a big deal. That's 23 points. I'm not worried about that. It actually doesn't really give back much. IUM is still not a great leave, though. But I do kind of like keeping the M still for this scoring spot next to Stone Guy. I think I prefer that to Mufti. There's plenty of E's left. There's 8 E's. I don't feel like I need to hold this E. I'd rather get rid of the W, I think, than the U if I had to choose. So yeah, especially there's a Q unseen too, so if I draw that, then the U would help bail me out. So yeah, wife's there doesn't seem like a bad play. I guess there's also... Oh, how about... I was going to say wifed over here because I have the MI for midwife, but there's no D's left anyway, so that actually doesn't matter. Probably no huge reason to sacrifice the 4 points. It is a bit more defensive to block the D, but like I'm not up that much. I don't think I can start making big sacrifices to just play defense. And yeah, like I just don't see how else am I really getting rid of these tiles in an effective manner. I really have to dispose of one of the U or the W. I can't keep both. So, alright, yeah, I think it's either Mufti or Wifes. I'm personally in favor of Wifes, I think. Yeah, I mean, WIE might be better in a vacuum than IMU, but I think given, like I said, there's so many E's left. There's that scoring spot next to Stoneka. There's still a Q unseen. I think this sleeve is better. So I'm going to do that. I have Bitumen. Will it play? Probably not. At least not as it currently stands. Metal. Alright, so he had the other M. I guess just Bitumen through this E now is probably reasonable. Still not going to play. I don't have any 8s through this D or through this I, or from, well, I wouldn't even fit from this R. So, I mean, yeah, probably just Bitumen. The one thing that's a little bit dicey, though, is it does give back a huge Q spot. If he has QI, that's like an easy 64 points, which is not ideal. I mean, I just don't know what my other options are. Like, it's a tie game. I have to be a little bit aggressive. I don't want to just leave this spot open. I mean, I don't think I want to do this. Like, it's a really good bingo leave. I don't know. Do I really want to leave? I don't think I want to leave that open. That just doesn't seem prudent. There's also a lot more E's and N's to draw. That could end up being a kind of ugly duplicate one-point tile rack. And I just don't know what else I have through this E. I mean, I'm not going to do something like this. The leave is considerably worse, and it's just so many fewer points. I can't just... Like, I'm up only 3 points. Like, I barely have a lead. I can't just live in fear and sacrifice tons of equity to not give back a QI spot like that. And, I mean... And look, if he doesn't have it, I'm also turning over 6 tiles. I could even draw it next turn. I don't know. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to play Bitumen. Wow. That's a lot of E's. Yikes. Okay, so probably going to end up playing Eta over here, or maybe even Etas? The S isn't that useful here. It is the last S, though, so... Yeah, I'm not sure whether Eta or Etas will be better. There's also T's. Yeah, actually probably Eta so that I save T's for next turn. He plays Rook. So that QI spot is still there. And the problem is I can't just block it. Like, I don't have a good way to block it. I have to play 8 or something, and I'm just, especially holding all these one-pointers, I just don't have a secure lead right now. So I think I think it's between Eta and Etas. 9 points for the S. And, I mean, the S is not, like... There's no big S hooks on this board. But I think, given it also helps me play T's for a lot, it is the last S. It's probably better to save it. It also gives me one fewer chance at drawing... Well, actually, drawing the Q is not bad here, though, right? Because, like, you're guaranteed at least 31. But it's also one fewer chance to draw another E or something. Yeah... Yeah, it's tough. Or do I have anything like... Wait a minute. Do I have anything like here? That would be nice. Huh. I guess I could go for, like, need or something. Yeah, you know, that's interesting, because there's a lot of ends left. If I play Edda, I block that. So is it... But, like, I don't think it's worth doing that, is it? And going for maybe need next turn? The thing is, Edda is pretty likely to stay open. With this pool being so consonant heavy, he's not likely to have a good play there. So it is not a crazy idea. The thing is, I mean, need would be, well, it would be the same as this, which I think is 37 points. Like, it's not that much more than what I'm getting now. That's the thing. Like, I'm getting 31, and there's still no guarantee I draw an N. So, yeah, I think, given I save T's next turn, I think it's worth saving the S here, because that is a nice play. So I'm going to play Edda and hold on to the S. I think that's probably the right call. I have Esserine. Nereids. That fits. I mean, I think I got to do it, right? Like, it's my only bingo. I can't get Q stuck. There's multiple Q spots. I guess he could bingo out through this eye with, like, Peignoir or something, but, like, what am I supposed to do? Not bingo? I have to bingo. I'm not... Like, I'm up 7 points. I can't just, like I said, play scared here. I gotta do it. No, he has a Rigaron! Come on! Dang it! That's so annoying. He's gonna bingo... I mean, I don't know what he's waiting for. He's gonna bingo out with a Rigaron through that Iron Obvious and win. It's an obvious play. Like, just bingo already, BestBot. Come on. Now it's really aggravating me. Like... I mean, that's so... Gosh, that's such a bad beat. Like, I have to bingo there. There's no way around it. Like, I mean, why is it not just bingoing? What? Like, I have 2 Q spots. It's not going to stick me. Like, just bingo and you get 48 points from my rack. Man, yeah, that's brutal loss. Like, I don't know what I should have... I think Edda was fine. And, I mean, I drew a bingo, like that. What are the odds that he would have actually, with that pool, with QVY in there, the odds that he actually would draw an out bingo through the eye? That's crazy. This is I mean, he's going to bingo out with a Rigaron. It's just a matter of when. Like, I still don't understand what he's waiting for, other than maybe to just aggravate me. But he's going to bingo out. The bot is not going to miss a Rigaron. And it's definitely a word. This is just sort of funny at this point. Wow, I felt like I was ahead the whole game, and now this happens. It's crazy. Oh, man. Alright, well, I think, who knows how long it's going to be. So I think I'm going to go pause the video and punch that wall behind me. Okay, not really. But I'm going to pause the video and wait until the pod just bingoes out, and I'll come back to you guys. Alright, and the bot has finally bingoed out with a Rigaron, so I'm going to have to pass, and yeah, game ends 427-389 in favor of BestBot. Really painful loss. I mean, I don't know what I could have really done about it. Like, I have to bingo here. I mean, there's no way this can be the right play. Like, I'm up 35. I don't think... Like, there's plenty of ways the bot can score. Still with a Y unseen, and probably Already in the endgame, depending on what I draw. And the bot could still even bingo to this D. Like, the bot is probably more likely to bingo to this D than through this I. I can't imagine bingoing is not the right play here. And then on this turn, yeah, maybe, oh wow, this is a pretty cool play. I mean, I don't think it's correct, but it's pretty cool. I think this play is fine. Like, playing the S would not have helped me, because I wouldn't have had my bingo even. And the bot still would have had a Rigaron on its next turn, most likely. With this, I don't think this would have really made matters much better either. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. I mean, I think Edda was fine. And I still maintain saving the S is worth it, because I do save that T's play for next turn. But yeah, I don't know. Let's go back to the beginning. Brawl looks good. I guess there's Isopod over here, but it's 7 less. It keeps another Val. This is clearly the better play. Oh, 4 bodies. So there was a bingo here. I didn't see that, admittedly, but like I said, I mean, youth is clearly a much better play, and I didn't spend much time looking because I just kind of knew that even if there was a bingo, it probably wasn't going to be best, and I stand by that decision. I mean, it's just, in this, like I said, youth has a valuation of over 90 points. Like, it's not that hard to see that there's probably not going to be a 90-plus point bingo in this position. That's good enough positionally also to justify now playing youth. So that's fine. It is, I guess I would have liked to have seen it, but like I said, I didn't really look and give myself a good chance to, so that's fine. Alright, Stone Cut by the bot. Askerids looks pretty good. Yeah, 77-point bingos galore available with Stone Cuts, but I think this is fine. Yeah, okay, so I didn't really miss anything here, which is good. Yeah, there's Haji there, Hodge here, Haj here. Like I said, I kind of like the D, especially because it's the last one, but I just felt keeping an F and an M already on my rack, the D just kind of made it too clunky. And the D doesn't really go very well with either of those consonants. So I think it's better to dispose of it. And I'm okay with where I played it. It blocks some overlaps over there and some bingos better than the other Hodge does. So I think that's fine. Bot plays Liger. Yeah, this was a really annoying play because it blocked Wife for a lot of points. And yeah, Mufti is slightly higher on static, as I surmised it would be. I saw Waif, but again, the E is not very good here. There's 8 of them unseen, so it's very likely to be reduplicated. I think this is fine. Like, IMU it's not that bad a leave in this pool. I mean, it's a bit consonant heavy, 15 vowels, 25 consonants. There's plenty of E's still left. There's a Q potentially that I might draw, and that'll go well with the U. So I think this is fine. Mufti isn't probably a bad play, but I like this. It also, like I said, saves the M for this spot, so I think that's reasonable. Oh, I didn't see Bum here. I only saw the other placement of Bum. But like I said, I think I need to address this spot. Like, I do create a Q spot, but right now this E is still way more scary. I mean, if the bot triples there or something like that, it's game over on the spot. And yeah, I think this is fine. I mean, like I said, I could perhaps draw the Q as well. So it scores the best I can, gives me some turnover for, I mean, there's an S, there's some Z, there's some good scoring tiles there. So I think that's fine. Bot plays Rook. And yeah, we're already here. I mean, like I said, I don't know, Edda's, T's, they all seem reasonable. This is a very cool play. It is a aesthetic play, I may even add, but I can't imagine it's actually correct. I think I played, like, pretty much completely soundly this game. Like, I don't know, what did I do wrong, guys? I mean, if I did anything wrong, it is not obvious. That's for sure. I don't know. I'm happy with that. I think that's just a really tough loss, and these things happen. I mean, sometimes you just gotta make a play, and you see that there's, you know, less than 7 tiles in the bag, and you just know, if I draw the wrong stuff, my opponent bingo's out, I'm gonna lose. And sometimes that's part of the deal, and, you know, in these kind of situations, usually it's more of a scare than anything, and you end up drawing your tiles and seeing your opponent doesn't have an out bingo and you win the game, but sometimes you're going to get burned and your opponent will have that out bingo, and that is unfortunately what happened today. So yeah, I don't know what else there is to say here about this one. Like I said, very tough loss, but at least it seems like I played pretty well, and that's at least all I can really ask for. So alrighty, we now fall to 7-14, unfortunately, in the series. Really wanted this one, but we're going to have to come back stronger in game number 22 and be resilient and hopefully come out with a win there. So yeah, like I said, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all soon for the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.